Hello everybody, hello, it is me, I am back yet again. Hello, well, I suppose I should say hello to everybody first, shouldn't I, before I go saying hello about anything else. So hello Aaron, thank you for being here, my lovely. Reggie, darling, wonderful to have you. Miss Emma, thank you for being here, my sweet. Miss Francie, well, hello to you too, darling. Miss Melissa, hello, darling. Brenda, thank you for popping on over. I'm so pleased to have you here. B, welcome on in. Miss Christie, thank you for being here, even though you don't like 5x7 cards. It's Mr. Walter, isn't it? Hello, Mr. Walter. Hello. Just hello to you. Just hello to you. Right. So, I'm going to show you. So, yeah, he does get giddy. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be working with this evening. So, whilst I was away last weekend at the lovely Lisa Horton Crafts event that I went to, the lovely retreat, and it was loads of fun, and I had such a great time. I met so many lovely people. It was fantastic, I can't tell you. One of the classes was done by a lovely lady called Catherine Sturrock. I don't know how many people know her or not, but she is fairly big in the craft world over here in the UK. And she decided she was going to use some of Lisa's flash pastes. Now, these are pearlescent paste. It does help if I actually open one that I've already opened, because you know I've been playing with them this afternoon. So here's one that I've already opened, and you can see in there that it's, oh come on, show. Let's just turn that light down a little bit and you'll be able to see. Come on, focus. There is lovely, gorgeous texture. Stop it. Gorgeous texture. Well, it doesn't help even though I've brought it down a bit further. Let's see if I can get that light to come off it. There we go. You can kind of just see it there. It's amazing. Welcome on in, Flo. Thank you for being here, my lovely. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm going to turn that light back up a little bit more. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay as well, because I'm using my brand new microphone. As you can see, it's just here. It's this red glowy thing. It's brand new. I was so excited. Can I turn it up a bit? I can certainly try. I think it's on the maximum, to be honest. I think this worked yesterday. So hopefully that should be a little bit better. If it's not, I will play with some other settings that I can see if I can find. I will have a quick play with settings. Stop it! I don't know where to access the volume mixer. Ha 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 ha. Yes, so. Sound. Microphone. Haha. How about that for apple cakes? I bet that's better. Hello, Pam. Hello, Regina. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so we were playing with these lovely pastes. Now, I've made a sample for you guys before I actually make anything. Would you guys like to see the sample? Because I've been really, really good recently. I've been making samples. I've been fully on the ball. I've got everything ready to go, ready for lives. It's kind of getting a bit crazy. I'm glad that the volume's better. I turned it right. I just went swoop, all the way up on the bar. Right. So I do have to say that this again was a concept that was first made by Catherine Sturrock, and I've kind of changed it to make it my own a little bit. Hello, crazy ginger cat lady, who is also a Pam. Hello, Pam. So this is the sample that I made earlier on today in the lovely 5x7 size that is far too big and unnecessary for cards, if we listen to popular opinion. So these are with those pastes, and you can kind of see how really well they don't. my computer lights are not really doing this justice at all. This is amazing, 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 amazing. Oh, oh my God! I called you crazy ginger cat lady. I'm so sorry. You are a bit crazy. I mean, I've been on your channel. You are a little bit crazy. I'm also crazy. So yes, these are made with these flash pastes. So instead of me, you've been flagged. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get straight in and make a mess. So I've already made a card blank. I mean, this is just unheard of, isn't it? Right? So it's 5x7 to start with, and then I've done mats and layers at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and then down another 1/4 of an inch as well. Yes, I'm dementia crazy. Thank God you're pretty. Oh, so yes, this is the see, look, I've already made card blanks and mats and layers. It's all of a something, isn't it, really? Hello Jim, welcome on in, my friend. I hope you are doing well. So yes, I'm about to start making with these flash paste. So what I'm going to do is I want to get the really nice colours in. So I'm going to use the emerald pearl, I'm going to use the sapphire pearl, I'm going to use the cherry red pearl, and what was the other colour that I used earlier on? I think it was the gold one. No, I don't think it was that one because I haven't opened it. Oh no, it was the gold. It was the gold pearl I used earlier on. So I'm going to use those 4, and then wait till we bring in the last one. So all I'm going to do is literally, and I'm going to use my finger for this because I like getting messy, and I'm just going to randomly, and I like using this pouncing technique with my finger because once you get it down onto the cardstock, it kind of looks like metal you've hit. I don't know what the exact wording for it is, but it looks like metal that you've hit. And you can see there just from that little bit how much gorgeous shine you get in it. Oh, it's not shining because of the camera. So you do get a really lovely shine from that gorgeous, gorgeous paste. And I'll put my light back on because you're going to need it to see. Or otherwise the camera won't be able to focus. And I'm just going to do these in little random spots on the card. And I'm not going to be really particularly very fussy where they go down or how it goes down. It's just going to be splodgy because I love splodgy. Hello, mummy-in-law. Thank you for popping by. So those of you who don't know, the lovely Sarah is my mother-in-law, which is Aaron's mum. And bless her, she comes in and supports me when I'm doing my live. She's so lovely to come and pop in. So I really need to find my cleanie cloth so I can clean off my finger. And which one? Oh, that was the... Was that the cherry bomb pearl I think I used? Yeah. Actually. And to make these last longer, you can use... you can cover them over with a little bit of cling film when you're not using them. I bought these, like I say, last weekend at the retreat. I got them at a mega steal. I was very lucky to get them for the price that I did, but I think that was just because I was it was a special price for the event. But now I'm kind of like, how did I live without these things? I'm kind of going into a dabbing coma, aren't I? And I'm just going to build up build up the colours. Using all the different colours. Hello, Nicole. Welcome on in, my lovely. I hope you are doing well. Oh, my gosh. Angela for Crafts. It's so lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well, my lovely. Oh, my gosh. So many people. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I did say to Aaron earlier on, I said, oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if many people will turn up. But then that's the kind of person I am, I think. You know, I get all like, oh, I'm not sure. And then loads of people turn up and then I'm well happy. I'm just one of those strange ones, I think, aren't I? I'm going to put a nice blob of that one right there. And you can even do it going off the card if you want to. I think that's enough of the blue one. But I mean, I was so nervous for mine this morning. Ended up with almost 50 people. Wow, 50! And look at how those colours come out on that. They are such beautiful colours. So I've used the emerald. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do. Shall I be really cheeky? I think I've used the 4 colours. You know what, I did play with this one on it earlier on as well. You're not going to see it till it comes out of the pot. But you're going to see it as soon as it does. And have a look at this, guys, because it is just so stunning. The colour, I'm just going to have to turn that light off again on there. Look at how that catches. That's like glitter suspended in paste. It is amazing. What else have we got here? Oh, yes, we've got the lavender as well. Let's get some of the lavender out. And I'm just going to... Oh, and then where can we go from the lavender? Oh, we'll put a bit of lavender down there as well. Why not? And you just need to make sure that you're moving that around so that the paste doesn't hold up too much in one area. Because you can see there, if you put down a bit too much, there we go. And I'm going to open up the other one that I haven't opened up yet. Guys, please don't make me buy another thing. I'm all out of room. I didn't know you weren't well, mother dearest. Aaron didn't tell me you weren't... Well, he told me you weren't well, but I didn't think you were that unwell, that you need a card. Oh my God. Can you guys see this? No, I never did swatch the inks. I never got round to that. Oh my gosh, look at this. I hadn't even opened this one yet. And I mean, look at that. That is just insane. We do love a bit of AMSR, Hannah. I know I do. Oh gosh. Right. So that is those. I'm just going to take a quick second because we know what I'm like. I have to clean up as I go. I can't have a mucky. I can't have too much muck. So that is all. So we're going to have to put that to the side to dry. But yes, it is gorgeous. And this camera is not doing it any justice at all, I can promise you. So here's one that I made earlier. So you can see there that I've used the blue, the green, the lavender and the gold on this one. And I made this one earlier on so it had time to dry so that I could definitely make a card straight away. Because, you know, we want to do these things. And I'm going to bring in the lovely Bold Stars embossing folder. And I'm going to be... I'm kind of actually a little bit torn between using these sentiments and these sentiments. But I kind of plan for using those sentiments. They're not the Dazzle pastes, Emma. They're the Flash pastes. I know, look at me being all prepared. It's like I'm on one of those TV shows, you know. It's one of those TV shows where... right, hopefully I get this the right way round. I did test it earlier on to make sure that I would. But I'm hoping against hope that it's definitely the right way round, or otherwise it's going to... Well, I think either way it'll give me a good effect, but is it the effect that I want or not? So I'm just going to move those bits off to the side for the moment. And I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. Now, normally I would just use my electric machine, but I find that my electric machine is warping these folders a little bit, and I don't like that, so I'm just going to use my hand crank. So there we are, that's all embossed, and fingers crossed it's embossed up the correct way, which it is. Wowzers trousers, look at that. How cool is that? I will be pulling a fully cooked one out after. That is very true, Pam. I will be doing that. Oh, thank you so much, B. And just to finish the effect, I'm going to bring in my Swift Dry Licorice ink pad. Now, it's probably not going to Swift Dry on this because it is, you know, it's going to get a bit of resist from the paste. But I'm just going to very lightly, and I probably shouldn't have done it holding it in my hand, very lightly just drag, and you can see I'm actually coming in from quite a height with that, and you can see just there the texture and how that ink's caught the stars to really make them pop on the cardstock. Oh, I could just sit here and stare at it all day. Just sit, literally, I could literally just sit and stare at it. But I'm one of those straight, well, we all know what I'm like. Those of you who've been here before and have been around for a while, now I'll be using Wowzers trousers several times a day. Thank you so much. I know, it's mad, isn't it? It is just so beautiful. It is just so stunning, and it just gives such a beautiful effect. Oh, I just can't. I can't even. I just can't even. Right. I'm just going to bring in my heat tool. just to help get that ink to dry off a little bit quicker. And I don't want to keep it hanging around on one area for too long, because it will start making one of them. Yes, staring at it will lead to buying more Lisa Horton products. I can guarantee you that. It's happened to me. Nope, the words are not wording. I English not now, can speak, yes. And there we go. I'm hoping that is dry enough for me to be able to pop it onto the card. But, yeah, that is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I just love the way that's come out. I'm just going to use my cloth a little bit because I can see a few areas that look like they're going to be tacky, and I don't want to be dragging the ink about. But my gosh, that's just so beautiful. Sorry, I can't stop staring. It needs an elephant somewhere. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. So I'm just going to line that up just on there, just to make sure. And before I do anything, I'm going to quickly give my hands a little spray down. And I'm going to give them a clean off with a nice dry clean cloth, so that I don't go spreading ink. I don't think this is a new technique. You wouldn't believe Gaz comes from the UK with his poor English. Wow, thanks. Cheers, dears. He's being so lovely today, isn't he? So here we go. I'm just going to line that up and very gently try and press it down in places where I don't have black ink, so I don't smudge said black ink. And there we go. And then just line that up with my card base and stick that down. And again, I'm just going to try and press in areas where I haven't got the black ink, because really before you make your card you do want to leave that ink to dry properly. But I don't want to keep you guys sitting around watching ink dry, because you don't want to watch that. Right. Now, which sentiments should we use? I'm kind of a bit, because I did pre-make this little piece here, which has got some of that lovely, I don't know if you can actually see it, I'll show it on that camera. It's got the glitter, it's just got the glitter texture. Well, in the words of a famous drag queen pretending to be Dame Maggie Smith, we originated the language. I don't know if I want what. The thing is, I'm not going to be able to stamp onto that paste, so I'm going to have to make something different. I think I will just use these. And I'm going to use the word smile. So just pop that there. I just need to get a little bit of my tape. And trim that down, because I don't want it being so big. And I'm just going to use a piece of the black for the black cardstock for drop shadow. And oh, I could just use that machine. I've got a plate for it down here. Save myself. See how well loved these plates are. I've had my my Sizzix for a little while. Let's just move that out of the way and bring that back in. I think I have about 3 or 4 different cutting machines. Being nice takes so much energy. Being a snob. Well, you know, we try to be nice, don't we? We definitely try to be nice. There we are. Out you get. There we are. Hopefully I didn't disrupt anything too much. And I'll just take those out of there. Put that back off to the side. And then with a bit of luck, we should have... Oh, where's my pokey tool gone to? Oh no. I've lost my pokey tool. And there was me being all organised and everything. I wonder where that's gone. I'm going to need it. Oh, I put it back away in there. That's why I couldn't find it. I put it away safe. It wouldn't be fair if Gaz was good looking, charming and articulate. Save some for the rest of us. Well, I'm not good looking and I'm not charming. Well, I don't know. Do I try to be charming? I don't think I try to be charming. I'm just me. I'm just a strange man who really likes making cards and stuff. Come on, don't rip. Don't rip. Don't rip. Haha. And I'm just going to use a few little dots of glue from my lovely glue press. It is one of my favourites. Most certainly one of my favourites. Just line that up there. Now the great things with these as well is that you can do it as a proper drop shadow. So you can see there I've just lined that up right with the bottom. So it gives that really nice... Oh, hello Maria, welcome on in my lovely. Thank you so much for stopping by. You are good looking. Oh, well, that's very kind of you to say. I don't know who you are. Have you been replaced by pod people? Or are you speaking to someone else? Yeah, hearing Little with accents is so cute. It's Little. I could do all sorts of accents. What would you like to... How would you like to hear it being said? I can even do it in the style of Donald Trump. Yeah, it's just Little. Well, actually, I don't think that's so much. I think I kind of get Donald Trump and the lady that likes hot dogs. I don't like little kids. Nobody likes little kids, okay. We're going to send them all to the mine. They're going to dig up all the coal for the country. We're making America great again. There's no collusion with China. No, none of the orange cloud. Well, what about the blonde? Oh gosh, I can't remember her name for the life of me. I was doing her accent the other day on the live and everybody said how amazing it was. Jennifer Coolidge, that's it. Jennifer Coolidge. So this one takes me a little while to get into it. So, right, okay. So it's going to be a little bit of... I'll tell you what, it really makes me want a hot jog. The United States of America. Yeah, it's a little bit, I sure do love my American friends. See, that just went bad. That was awful. I'm so sorry. I'm a disappointment to Jennifer Coolidge and her fans. So, Jazz, you're pretty good at this. Another career I wish. The gays are trying to kill me. Oh, you want me? I don't know why I'm so popular with the gays. It's like they're trying to kill me or something. So, this is the lovely card that we have made this evening with this with these wonderful items from the lovely Lisa Horton. So we do actually have this other background. Now, if you'd like me to make another one, I actually have a pre-prepared 5x5 card blank, which will make Christy really, really happy. Which I would have to chop down a little bit to make that work. We'd have to take off about ½ inch off of the actual card. Or is it about an inch off of the card blank? Yeah, because it would be... Well, we could just do a 5x5 one. You know what? We could do some ink blending. How's that? I've got a piece of watercolour card. Of course we want you to make another one. Well, I do have some of Lisa's other products. Hold the line 1 second. I will go and grab some ink pads. So, these kinds of ones that I don't want to keep grabbing the same ones. So, you know what, let's play. We'll go with that. Oh, this is going to be fun. So we want a yellow. We want a... We'll have the yellow, we'll have that. And then we kind of want a bluish one. That's pink. That's purple. And that's a different type of ink. We'll have that one. Right. So, we'll do some ink blending. How's that? Ooh. So, take that away. Pop that off to the side. And I'll just quickly pop those back where they came from. This is a bit impromptu, so I don't actually have a sample or anything to show. It was a good job I picked some things up, wasn't it? So I'm going to bring in a couple of stencils. And you know what? I'm going to use that as well because I made that. I don't know if it's going to be much too big. I can't use that. Oh, fiddle faddle. No, I don't really want the generic stencils. We could make one of those as well to go on it. Oh, Stephen. Do that, yeah, because then we can take a flower off of there. Right, okay. So we've got stencils and things. Now is trying to make some space. Right, let's bring in our ultimate. Take that tacky mat off. because it's not a good idea to use the tacky mat with stamping and such. So I'm just going to line that up so it's within those little griddies. And oh gosh, I'm going to need some tape to hold it down with, aren't I? Stifler's, oh my gosh, she was in so many movies, wasn't she? So many movies. I'm so sorry that I got into a little whatever I was doing there. So I'm just going to use some of this low tack tape to hold my project down with. It would be good if it didn't rip like that. That would be handy. So there we go, we just need that to hold down like so. And we're going to just come in with some stencils. Alright, okay, that needs to be moved up a bit. That was me being obviously a bit hopeful. But that's not a problem, we can hold that down like so. And pop that on there. Excellent, that's a great start. So, if we come in with our lightest colour, which should be this lovely yellow. And I'm going to grab my yellow maybe a little bit down here too of the yellow. And you wait till you see these inks because they've got mica in them and they're just gorgeous. You can kind of see it in the pad, you can see the shimmer. They are so much fun. Right, and then I'm going to need I'm going to come in with the purpley blue. Holy fig moly, that is a juicy ink pad. I forget how well these inks come out. I think I'm going to actually need to use a new brush for this one. There is a lot of wowzers. I do forget how well these inks come out and go down. Thick moly. And then when you lift the stencil, it looks a little something like that. I just can't get over it. The colours are just like insane. And wait till I pick that up and show you. So I can show you. Let's just wipe that away because we don't want that staying on there. And you should be able to see the shimmery micas in there as well. And there is a little bit of a shimmer to it. And I do want to come in with some of the other ones as well. I think I went a little bit overboard with that. But it's not the worst thing. So just up there in that corner, I'm probably actually going to use that purple one. I think that was the last colour I used. No, it was a teal, wasn't it? So I'm going to need that brush. And I'm just going to do a bit like that. And then come back in with the yellow again. And I'm just going to go over like that. And then the teal, a little bit like that. She'll take that one off. And it really does add all different types of layers to the card. Oh, I think I've got one more left. Haven't I? Yes, I do. It's this one just here. And then just because I can, I'm going to come in with the yellow. And I'm just going to run along the bottom there with the yellow. And then we're going to run it into that blue. Come in with a little bit more. And then the teal. Sorry? That third ink pad.
Who makes the blending tools?
These blending tools, these ones are ones that I purchased from a cheap website because I didn't know if I was going to get on with them or not. And I wanted to check and make sure that I would before I spent a whole lot of money on ones from Lisa Horton. So those, I would suggest getting the Lisa Horton tools. They are very good. It's just these ones were ones that were cheap for me to give a try and see if I like blending with them. Because the only thing I'd ever blended before with was blending foams. So hopefully that answers your question. And from there, I'm just going to take that off. I'm going to pop that in the bin. We'll give that a nice little clean down because and there we go. So that makes a lovely ink blended background, and you can see how those stencils have layered quite nicely, and you can see the mica in the spots and everything. They're so cool. They are so cool. Now, did we want me to stick to a Lisa Horton theme with this? Because I do have... Let's not let that happen. I do have some lovely stamps. Hi Amy, welcome on in. Thank you for being here, my lovely. I've not been keeping up with the chat. Barbara, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here, my lovely. Oh my gosh, I just keep so many people. Do whatever you want, darling. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm going to start by having a quick swig of my drink. So, I have these lovely stamps that I showed you guys the other day from Sheena. Now, I was thinking maybe I could use... because it just seems to be the perfect size. It really does seem to be the absolute perfect size. And I haven't actually used this stamp yet. And it is the absolute perfect size to fit on there. Not to be corny, but those stamps fill my heart. Oh, I'm so glad they do. So for this, just for my own sanity, I'm going to bring in the stamp wheel. Now, I use a lot of things by a lot of different companies, so I do apologise, you guys. I don't want you to be going out and buying absolutely everything. I just think that some things are amazing and they should be bought together because, you know, they are absolutely fantastic. And I just thought that background just lends itself so easily to these lovely little children's stamps because they're so cute and adorable. And that does just lend so well. And just between re-inking that, I'm going to give it a little clean. And ink it back up. I absolutely adore these. Oh, Zena, the sassy crafter, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. I think it's going to take one more cover and it should be done, hopefully. Just give that a going over. Oh wow, how cool is that? That just looks, oh, I think that looks immense. That is so cool. Angela for Crafts, these are Sheena's new stamps, which are First Love and Forever Love. I'm not sure if she's got any left in stock, but you can check on her website, which is... I think I have it on the... If you check my last video, I have the link to her shop on there if you want to have a look, see if she's still got them. I'm not entirely sure if she does or not. Oh gosh, I need a drink. I'm not sure if she still does or not. Oh, there aren't any in stock. Oh no. It might be worth sending a message to Debbie Durant on Facebook, because I know she's like quite close with Sheena. And if she's going to do another run of them, then that'll be how you find out. So I'm not sure if there is going to be another run of them or not, but I'm sorry that you missed out. And I just want to add a little bit more texture. So I'm going to come in with that corner edge stamp just there. How does that not line up exactly? I mean, I think that's very rude. Don't ruin it, don't ruin it, don't ruin it. I mean, it will still look a little bit... Yeah, it still looks cool. I can live with that. And then... I think... Oh, we've still got that one I can use from that set. I think it's a really good idea as well, Zena. I absolutely love working with stamps like this. Oh yes, that is very true. If you go onto Facebook and type in Sheena's Inkettes, thank you for reminding me of that, Aaron. If you type in Sheena's Inkettes, it will come up with a Facebook group, and you can join there, and you can. There's all sorts of inspiration for all things Sheena, and there's also you will also get the updates of when stamps are coming. And perhaps popping a message on there asking if there's going to be a second run would also be a really, really good idea. So I'm just going to ink that one up. I think this is so cute. And I don't normally like cute, and I don't normally like children. So this is a new one for me, guys. But how freaking adorable is that? And that background just works so well. That is just, oh, it's everything. Right. Links to... Oh, yes, in the last video, oh, thank you guys so much for all of the love hearts. Oh my God. I don't normally get love hearts, so thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Or maybe I don't just usually notice them. It could just be me. So, I think it's probably just me, isn't it? So I'm going to build this... up onto here, and hopefully I've got enough I was about to say I've got enough cardstock so that we can do a nice little sentiment for it. Try and make sure that's a little bit more centered. I hope Christy's a bit more happy with the size of this card. Because I know she's not a fond liker of the 5x7. So I'm going to bring in my Dymo label maker, because I want to make my own sentiment for this. And this actually connects up to my phone. So I can choose what text style I'd like. And I can choose... Oh, it's not showing my screen, is it? Because it's too bright. I could choose which font I want, which is the vintage, and I'm just going to type in there my first love and print. It's just going to take a little second for it to find the printer. Come on, lovely. You can do it. I believe in you. And there it goes. Now, if you're in the UK, I suggest you get yourself down to Sainsbury's. These are on sale at the moment because I don't know if they're just trying to get rid of them or what. But £22.50. Not a bad price. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I'm going to... I think I've got a black piece of card. Stock. I don't think I do have a scrap piece of black card. Oh, I do. It's right, sitting right there. I'm a silly boy. And then all we need to do is cut that to 3¼ by ½ inch. So I'm just going to bring in my that's 3/4. No, I wanted ½ inch, didn't I? So it needs to be there actually. So I need ½ inch by 3¾ . Now, because I'm using the paper label, I can actually ink onto this if I want to. Oh, I went a bit too long with that, didn't I? Whoopsie doodles. Well, that's not a problem because we can just trim that right off. There we go. And it does look a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but I think that just makes it work a little bit better, doesn't it? It all fits in the end. And I'm going to use a really low height. I think this is a 1mm foam tape. So it's a really low height. And I'll just pop that on the back there. So it should be about the same size as the actual sentiment, and there we have it. How freaking adorable is that? So this evening we have made 2 cards. We've made this lovely smile with the flash pastes and the inking on there. Again, the initial concept was thought up by Catherine Sturrock. I've just adapted it a little bit to make it into something that I like to play, obviously. And we've also made this lovely card which features Sheena's stamps as well as Lisa's stencils. I'm just losing. I'm just so taken aback by how lovely these things are. It's so crazy, isn't it? Right, so on that note, I think I'm going to say thank you all for being here. It really does mean the whole freaking world to me that you guys are turning up and coming and seeing me. Especially on today, which is World Card Making Day. I mean, I didn't even know it was World Card Making Day, so I'm crazy, right? So I'm going to actually, because it seems as though if I commit on my last live to me actually doing another one, I will actually come back and do another one. So, where are we? Oh my gosh, so Thursday, I will be back live Thursday evening, and for your information, guys, I'm actually on a 4-day weekend. So I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I'll tell you what, we're going to have a little bit of a great crafty weekend. I'm going to put in some lives for things that we're going to do. I'm going to start rocking out some more pastes and stuff, and whatever else that I've recently bought. There may be a few Halloween things coming. Shh, don't tell anybody. So I'm going to make some super cool Halloween things over the next weekend. Hopefully you guys will be able to join me. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here, Maria and Sheena, as well. I mean, it means the world to me. Thank you so, so much. And best of luck to everybody for the rest of the week. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.